Hey everyone, so I wanted to have a really just chill talking video today because I've really recently been deep diving into my asexuality, and for the most part I've been feeling really positive about it. You might have seen recently on Instagram that I got a bit triggered by a comment that someone made. In short, someone messaged me and asked me what made me decide to be asexual, and let's just say that I had to take a moment and let them know of the struggles, because as much as I'm trying to accept it, if there was one thing I could change about myself, it would be that. But this is not the point of the video. I just want to say that triggering episode was just a blip, because overall I've been feeling really, really positive about being ace, and I want to share with you what has got me to this point, because it really has been a journey and it hasn't always been this way, and I hope that what I share can maybe help you guys heal and accept yourself too, or learn to, or just feel a bit better and feel like there is hope. So I really hope that this touches some of you, that you can resonate with it, and let's just get into what. So one person who continues to be a source of strength and love and light in my life is Nahko there. I'm not sure if you're familiar with him. He is in a band called Nahko and Music for the People. Whoa, Nahko and Medicine for the People. And I'm not gonna go off into how the music has changed my life, how the medicine has changed my life, but I do highly recommend that you listen to some of his songs. And one thing that I started when I was really young was I was really strict with not listening to certain artists like Beyonce and Rihanna. This is where I'm gonna get a bit conspiracy theorist, but I genuinely believe in the Illuminati, and I don't think that music and the music industry is beneficial to your well-being and just general positivity of people in the world. So I really, really try not to listen to any of that unless it is on the radio and I'm somewhere, like I'm not that extra that I'm gonna leave, but if I'm sitting at home and I'm listening to music, I'm not gonna choose to listen to that. I don't want that affecting my spirit, any of that bullshit. So I really try to listen to positive, just full of love, creativity and good energy, and this is what Nahko is. And honestly, listening to Nahko's music, especially in dark times, it really, really does something to your mindset, and I can genuinely say it has improved my well-being tenfold. There is nothing like it. So aside from one thing that's helped with being accepting being ace in very difficult times is a positive mindset, and just overall trying to keep your mood high and not keep yourself distracted. I wouldn't say that, but if you're always being influenced by negativity and overall in life you're unhappy, it's going to heighten how unhappy you feel about being asexual. So I've really, really been trying to focus on being the light and being the love that I desperately crave and yearn for. So on the ace spectrum, I would say it fluctuates for me. I experience romantic attraction, and that is what makes it so difficult for me, because I have so much love. I feel like I have so much love to give that in my darkest times I feel like, oh, it's just wasted, like it's just sitting inside me and I need to blow my nose. It's sitting inside me and it's just, there's no one that I can give it to. I haven't got a significant other to focus on and to give that love to. And then I saw an interview, you're wondering, how does this tie in? I saw an interview, it's for a podcast with Nahko, who I just mentioned. It's called the Aubrey Marcus podcast. Today is a good day to die with Nahko. And it really made me take a moment and fix up and be like, why the hell do I feel like I have all this love and it's like wasting inside me when I could be putting that out into the universe and putting that light and positivity out in order to receive it back. Now, if you haven't signed off yet from my like spiritual ramblings, stick around and we're gonna go over this interview a little bit more. So let me find the bit that I need.
Moose, they're more dangerous than bears are. Deconstruct.
Let's take a minute. This is the vibe of the video, so if you're not into it, you might as well leave now. But let's just take a sec. Take a minute, be here now with me in this moment. Let's just take a breath. Let's be here. Let's feel it. I really like this podcast because the music is intertwined in it. Just be here, feel yourself, feel your spirit. So I hope you're feeling really in the moment. Put down your distractions, or maybe put this on in the background and do your makeup, do some cleaning. But just be in the now, really, really take this in. And maybe it won't hit with you today, but maybe in a couple days it will come back into your head and you'll be like, you know what, I'm gonna try this, or this feels like something I'm interested in, I'm gonna look into it more. Things don't always resonate right away, but give it time. Everything takes time, especially coping with your asexuality. So just be open, be willing to listen, and maybe this can really help you too.
That is this feeling of being alone, and like the perspective again that comes from that. Like there's a lot of times I felt really alone, and then I can burst out of that delusional bubble and realize like, it's not actually possible to be alone. Not really possible, because we're all part of God. We're always surrounded. Oh, I'm so alone, I'm so lonely. What? Like what? What do you mean? It's not possible. And that's that perspective thing, but I'm sure you felt it. I mean, you felt times of deep loneliness. But it's not real, not really. And we can go find that and feel that in the connection with anybody, or a stranger, or it could be a lover, a friend, or it could just be nature, it could just be ourselves.
Music, it could be art.
You know? But like opening ourselves up to that, we gotta learn that piece of perspective. Because then no matter what's happened, you're going through a breakthrough, you're super lonely, like, yeah, it's hard, I get it, it's fucking hard. But you're not alone. You're not lonely. Whatever you're going through, somebody else is going through that too.
It's a real place, but you don't have to stay there.
Truth. But it's only a real place. Kind of. Because what is real is always real. What is true is always true. That's not always true. Like, you're not actually fully alone. You're always going to be connected to those old lovers, new lovers, current lovers, old friends, new friends, family, your future family, the earth itself, the dust that made you, the dust that you'll become. You're fucking connected to the water that you drink, that's connected to all the water that's inside every other person. We're not really alone, but we pretend that we're alone, and we try to isolate ourselves and protect ourselves like we think we need to be alone, and we need to guard ourselves, and in some regards we do. On some levels it's truth, right? But on some levels it's not. And like without perspective, fuck man, it's hard. Because then the loneliness is bone shaking. until we realize that we're not alone. You know? So I'm gonna be the one that enjoyed the second half of my life the most. I'm not comparing that to other people, but just the most that I was possibly capable of enjoying it. Okay, that's a good one. How about instead of looking for love and searching for it and trying to find it, how about just being it and receiving it as much as you can? Always.
Always.
Just being in that state of co-resonance with that emotion.
This is
You can
what
find
I'm
it everywhere. It's fucking all over the place.
It's everywhere, guys.
Fall in love like this. With everybody and everything.
Every day.
You're there. You're already in love. Right? Like, you can do that. Man. Then that.
You're already in love. You can find it everywhere. Every day. In everything. In your pets. In a painting. In music. In movies. In nature. In the sky. When you realize that you're in love already with everything, it's really hard to feel down. And that really stuck with me. Because I'm here and I'm crying and I'm like, I want to experience love. I need to experience love. I feel like a failure because I'm not experiencing that and I have no one to give that to. I have no one to receive that from. And then you realize it makes you feel so stupid. It made me feel so stupid. It made me be like, bitch, you've been in love the whole time with everyone. And when you feel that, when you genuinely feel and connect with that, you can start to give that out to other people. And then the universe gives that back to you. And it's a cycle. But let me continue. And when you realize that society's view of a conventional relationship, stereotypical things of love and sex, when you realize that that is only one way that you can experience love, and if you don't experience it, you are still valid. There are so many different forms of love, and love is everywhere all the time. It is universal. That you don't need to have a bae. You don't need to be in a relationship, monogamous, polyamorous. When you realize that you are loved, and you feel love, and you be love, and that's what you put out, that is what you get back in many different forms, in many different ways. And this is what has genuinely helped me, and I really hope that it can connect with some of you and you can feel the love too.
It's been a long time coming round and smoothing out the edges and slowing down and listening. What is important? What is your focus? Don't you go and stumble now. Are you listening? Making a bath of feverish head now. I'm no stranger to loneliness. Are you struggling? Sweeter than lavender years in the making.
I love all of you, and if any of you want to reach out to me, my DMs are open and I'm here for you, and we're gonna do this together. It's gonna be okay, and I love you.